Hey, how's it going? It's Travis again. Good to see you all. Thanks for tuning in to another vlog. Hope I keep you entertained. This week I was going to talk about my fantasy football squad, since it's week one of the NFL season. But instead, my team decided to suck, so I'm going to talk about something else. What I decided I wanted to talk about was life, love, family, friends, philosophy, whole nine yards, bit of history. Um, Personal history this time, not global. Um, and so, what I've kind of, seems to be a pertinent issue on my mind is the point of which you or person meets someone and decides to get serious. Now, there's lots of different ways this often happens. We all know and see them. Different people handle meeting the person they consider the love of their life at that moment uh, differently. Some people, they want to spend all their time with. Some people they want to, go out and do a bunch of stuff with. If they're traveling nuts, they go travel. If they're scholarly nuts, they do whatever those people do. I don't know. It's not really that important what they do. Um, but rather, what happens as a side effect is often the people that were in their life before often get neglected and often become um, less meaningful. While to you, or the person who's experiencing this new feeling doesn't often realize it um, until it's too late. What ends up happening is, I know it's happened to me. It's happened to probably all of us at some point in time, um, and it's not a good thing because the people who have been in your life for a really long time often care about you, and they just really don't want to lose you. They don't want to see you slipping away from them. They care about you. They want you in their lives. They're not trying to do it to. They're not trying to pull you back or away from this person because they don't want to see you happy. It's because they've seen you happy before, and they don't understand why they can't be a part of your happiness. I know. We'll talk a little bit about my personal experience with this. Um, I met someone once, um, fell in what I thought was love with them. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Um, and relationship got serious, and what ended up happening is I neglected my family. Um, the few friends that I had, I didn't have that many at the time, but neglected them, and I just kind of focused on just the relationship. Um, and it wasn't exactly a healthy relationship. Um, get I won't really go into all of that. It's not really that important to this tale. But basically, what ends up happening is people that you used to spend all your time with, or at least for me, the people that I used to spend all my time with, people like my brother, my cousin, um, different friends, my sports teams. They kind of took a back burner for while I was in the relationship because I just was so interested in trying to make it work, especially when things started going wrong. Um, and it seems the more that things went wrong, the more I tried to put more time and effort into it and less time and effort into everything else, which isn't exactly a good thing. And, it kind of hurt the people around me, and in time it kind of hurt me because I kind of felt a little bit depressed and alienated a little bit. And as it kind of happened more and more, eventually that relationship ended. And when it did, I was kind of left alone. I, I had neglected all my friends and family for so long It's like, well, they weren't really counting on me to do anything with them because every time they asked, I said no. And it was weird. Like looking back on it, like looking back on that relationship, I got cheated on, I got lied to, I got strung around the corner. I was tied around her finger, unfortunately. And I look back at that time period, and that's not what I feel most bad about anymore. I don't really care about that anymore. What I care about is the way that I behaved. Um, there's no way I should have forgot about all the people that always cared about me. There's no reason that I should have left them all in the dark for all those months. And I always feel bad about that. And after it happened, and after I kind of realized what was going on, I made a pact to myself that I would never allow that to happen again, no matter how serious I got with someone. And I mean, since then, I've had arguments with new lovers about such things because, well, when someone really cares about you, wants to spend all their time with you, they want you to feel the same way. And when you try to do some other stuff, sometimes they feel a little bit bad. And that's nothing against them. Sometimes I've gone too far where I've hung out way too much with my other friends and family and in one week and not really and kind of neglected them, and it's kind of a strange balance. I haven't perfected it. I hope someday I do, but I'm working on it, and I know sometimes I've hurt people or hurt my significant other um, to hang out with my friends or my family. I feel bad about that, but at the same time, it's a constant little struggle of time. Time is our most precious commodity, and once you give it away, you never get it back. So you really want to do things that really count, that really matter. And so I guess my point of this video is just to say, life is short. You shouldn't, no matter how much you think or you feel that you love someone, if they really love you back, they'll be okay with you going out, as long as you're not mistreating them when you do go out. So don't be going out with chicks that you're interested in. Don't be cheating on anyone at all. Not that at all. But if you're going out just to have fun with friends, family, or what have you, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody needs that. And it's not a healthy relationship if you can't do that. Yes, it's nice to be able to bring them along, but some days you just got to get out. Some days you just have to live your life. That's kind of what I'm saying. And I know from day to day, if I chose not to do that at all, I would go crazy. And I really just think that people have to remember that the one person that you're with isn't the only person in your life that cares about you. I know I've forgotten that before, and tried to make it up to the people that that were affected by that. And hopefully I have for the most part, but like I said, once you've made a decision, once the time has passed, you can't go back. You can't change it. The time's been spent. Each day you only get 24 hours, and each way you spend that hour, that's final. You don't ever get that back. It's just like today, the 9th. I've spent almost 22 hours already. I only get 2 more, and then I'll never have another September 9th, 2013. So hopefully I made it count. I liked my day for the most part. Make your day count as well. All right. Thanks for tuning in. As always, any questions, comments, throw them down there. Um, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in again. Love your faces. Bye bye.